Hello everyone. So how are you all? Welcome to my channel Natural Biology. This is Shankar sir. After a long time I have come here. Okay, because of some problems I could not. But now I will try to upload the videos at least day by day. And I will try to complete the syllabus as well as. Okay. If it is possible, definitely I will try my level best. In previous class, means in the last class, few months ago, I have started a chapter called Biology and Human Welfare NCERT Unit 8. So in that Unit 8, Chapter 7, Human Health and Disease. In Human Health and Disease, I have completed some cycles. So life cycle of mosquito. Okay, in Plasmodium vivax life cycle in mosquito and Entamoeba histolytica life cycle. And also Ascaris lumbricoides, Wuchereria bancrofti I have completed. Once watch that video, the link will be given in the description. Okay. So without late, we'll start the class. If you are listening for the first time, please support my channel, subscribe, like, share, comment. And this is the class from NCERT Biology. No any single line will be missed. I never skip any single line of the NCERT, keep in mind. And some additional information also here given here. Okay, so classes are very neatly only to get the neat rank. Okay, so let's the class start with a beautiful quotation. As you know that learning is a beautiful thing. Learning is a beautiful thing. No one can take it from you. Okay, no one can take it from you. So do your best in learning. You will get the best results. Okay. So without late, we will start the class. Chapter 7, Human Health and Disease. Okay. So this is the chapter from NCERT Biology. Neat point of view. Okay. Human Health and Disease. What is mean by health? In this chapter, we are going to learn what is mean by health and what is mean by diseases. And some common human diseases like common cold, pneumonia, typhoid, dengue. So these type of some common diseases we will learn. And immunity. What is mean by immunity? How can we get relax or how can we get cure from the some diseases naturally? So that is immune power. How do we get the immunity? So that topic and related cancer and related topic to AIDS. Drugs and alcohol abuse, these are the subtopics of this lesson. Human health and disease. Okay, let's start. First, we have to give definition to this health. What is mean by health? How can we define the term health? So, according to the Greeks, okay, the word health used from since long time. Okay, so Greeks given the definition to this health. Okay, among Greek, one of the great Greek philosopher Hippocrates. Okay, he was a philosopher and scientist, and as well as Indian Ayurveda system. These two lines are mentioned in the NCERT, so keep in mind. Okay, Greeks, one of the Greeks Hippocrates and Indian Ayurveda system asserted, given the statement about the health. What is that statement is, health is a state of body and mind. Health is a state of body and mind where there was a balance of certain humors. Balance of certain humors means if there is a balance of certain humors. So what is mean by humor here? Humor nothing but body fluids. According to them, so there was 4 fluids present in the body. They were called as humors. One is the blood and the next one is the yellow bile, okay, secreted by liver, and one is the black bile, okay, which contain more melanin pigment, and one more is the phlegm. So the discarded waste from the throat and nose, that is called phlegm, nothing but mucus. Blood, yellow bile, black bile and phlegm, these are the 4 humors present in the body. Okay. So if these 4 humors are in balanced condition, then the person will be healthy. So that is the statement given by Hippocrates and Indian Ayurveda system. Okay, so these two lines are important. And according to them, they given a theory. They proposed a theory. What is that theory name? Good humor hypothesis. Good humor hypothesis. According to good humor hypothesis, person who have black bile, okay, person with black bile have hot personality and fever. Hot personality and fever. This point keep in mind. Those have black bile, they belongs to the hot personality. Okay, their body temperature will be more, so they might have fever. That is their intention. Okay. But later, one of the famous scientists, okay, William Harvey. As we know that William Harvey regarded as blood circulatory system, father of blood circulatory system. Okay, who discovered the way of circulation of blood by heart, how blood pumped out by the heart, how many chambers present in the heart, structure of heart, pumping of heart was explained by William Harvey. Okay. Now William Harvey tested the good humor hypothesis. Is it correct? Do the people have black bile, have high temperature? In those days, some clinical devices, medical devices have developed. So one of the medical device is the thermometer. You know that thermometer is used to measure the body temperature. So here our scientist William Harvey conducted experiments. So he experimentally proved that with the thermometer, so that person, okay, who they are thinking about, that person who have black bile, he tested the body temperature of that person who have black bile. Then there will be normal body temperature. Then he disproved the good humor hypothesis. It is not at all correct. So neat point of view, we may expect a question, who disproved the good humor hypothesis? Remember that William Harvey. William Harvey disproved the good humor hypothesis. Actually, there are no such type of fluids. Now, according to him, there is only one humor, that is blood. Okay, so blood will maintain everything. Blood tells about everything of our body, our wellness, illness. Okay, as we know that. So when we go to the laboratory test, they will get the blood sample. So blood tells everything about us. Okay, that is the intention or the statement given by William Harvey. So this good humor hypothesis was wrong. Who disproved that? William Harvey, right? Later some biologist, here biology given one statement, our health is depend on our mind. Health is depend on our mind. Mind influence our health. Then mind is influenced by some systems, it seems. Okay, one is the neural system and one more is the endocrine system. Okay, major system which is maintaining our health is immune system. Through immune system, actually our health is affected by our mind. Okay, so mindset is important. If you are having a good mind, then you will be healthy according to them. Okay, so our mind is influenced by immune system through neural system and endocrine system. So these 3 points are important. Our mind is affected by immune system along with neural system and endocrine system. So the options will be given in the questions. So our mind is affected by, or our health is depend on mind. Then our mind is influenced by which among the following systems? 1. Neural system, 2. Endocrine system, 3. Immune system, D. All the above. Then all the above is the correct answer. Okay. So simply our immune system maintain our health through neural system and endocrine system. So their intention is health is a state of mind and body. Health is a state of mind and body. Okay. Right. Then what is the proper definition of health, sir? Okay, so this is important. The correct definition of health given by WHO, World Health Organization. So according to them, health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. Health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. These definition have to remember. Given by WHO. So what is the meaning of this? If you are not having any disease free, no diseases, that doesn't mean that you are healthy. You are physically fit, that doesn't mean that you are healthy. Then what is mean by health? You should be physically fit. You can be able to walk, run, do all the activities. That is physical fitness. Mental, your mental condition should be good. You should have aware about your surrounding, what you are doing, when you are talking. Okay, what you are talking. Suppose if you go to anywhere where there is something incident happen, okay, some people are crying. If you go in there, if you laugh, then your mindset is not good. Okay, am I correct? Your mindset is not good. So mindset is important. This is nothing but awareness. Sense is important. Okay, that is the thing. Then social well-being. Even society should be good. As we know that you are healthy, you are okay, but your society is not okay sometimes. As we know that some years back or some years ago, some incident happened, like in Delhi Nirbhaya case, whereas in Hyderabad Rajendra Nagar that Disha case, okay, some murders, rapes may happen in the society. How can you say you are healthy? If something floods happens, disaster happens, so you are not healthy. When you are healthy, when you are physically strong, you are mentally strong, and your society should be good. Society should be strong, then only you are healthy. That is the statement given by WHO, World Health Organization. If you are healthy, then what happens? Not only you are good, but our country should be good. In what way, sir? If you are healthy, you do more work. Efficiently you will do more work. Or you are more efficient to do work. Okay? If you are doing work more, then the productivity will be more. If the productivity will be more, then economically we are strong. Economical prosperity will be good. Okay? So in this way, and not only this economic prosperity, even if everything is good, then people can live long time. Longevity of people also increases. Okay, they may live for long time, and also there will be reduce in the infant mortality rate. Okay, here IM infant mortality rate and MM maternal mortality rate. Okay, so if you are healthy, so then the rate of death infants, as you know that during the pregnancy, at the last time of pregnancy or before the delivery, so there may be some incident happen. Sometimes mother may die, child may die due to some reasons. Okay, so death of the child is nothing but infant mortality. Death of mother, maternal mortality, that will be reduced if you are healthy. Means if a healthy woman, okay, if she marry at a correct age, if you take good food, she is healthy, then everything will be healthy. Okay, infant will be healthy and mother will be healthy. So that is the intention of this statement. Okay, right. Then our health also affected by some other reasons. What are the main reasons given in the NCERT? I have written here. So our health is affected by genetic disorders, infections and our lifestyles. Okay, so these are also all reasons. Genetic disorders. Some of the diseases we get by birth. Okay, so these are called genetic disorders. Defects in the gene, defects in the chromosome may lead to disorders. These are called genetic or chromosomal disorders. As we know that hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, okay, color blindness, even chromosomal disorders, Klinefelter syndrome, Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, these are the chromosomal disorders. So defect in the gene may lead to diseases. Okay, our health is affected by genetic disorders, and our health is affected by infections. Okay, every day we fight with the bacteria. Okay, bacteria try to enter into our body, they try to attack to us, but our immune system fight to these pathogens. Likewise, virus, bacteria, protozoans, helminths, worms, and fungi, these type of pathogens try to enter, try to attack us. Okay, so these are the infections. So infections may affect our health. And one more reason is the lifestyle. If you are taking contaminated food and water, if you are breathing contaminated air, or you are not having any exercise, lack of rest, lack of exercise, and not controlling the vectors, and not maintaining your personal hygiene, these all are lifestyle habits. Or taking any other things like bad things, drugs, tobacco, alcohol consumption, these may affect to our health. So our health is affected by what? Genetic disorders, infections, and lifestyle habits. These are the three words given in the NCERT, keep in mind. So how we can achieve good health, that is the question. As per NCERT, good health is achieved by three things. Three important things. These are all mentioned in the textbook, but among three important things are balanced diet, personal hygiene, and regular exercise. We have to take balanced diet. Food contain all types of nutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, fats, minerals. So if food contain all types of nutrients, such type of food is called balanced diet. Everyone have to take such type of balanced diet. Everyone should have aware about how much nutrients are required to us, how much calcium required per day, how much vitamin A required per day. We should have awareness. So that balanced diet is important. Regular exercise is important. If we are taking much more, then it will deposit here. So we have to do little exercise. Then only we will be control our fat level. So that is also important. Personal hygiene, maintenance, cleanliness. So cleanliness is important. So these are the important things to get good health. Here question can be framed: a good health is maintained by, or a good health is achieved by the most, which among the following things are most important to get a good health or to achieve the good health? NCERT given balanced diet, personal hygiene, regular exercise are the important things. Helps to achieve the good health. Along with these also important: yoga, Ramdev Baba. Okay, you have to remember yoga. So which will give physical fitness as well as mental fitness. This yoga. So have to practice yoga every day, and we should have aware about the different types of diseases and their effects on body functions. Which type of diseases we get, how the disease affect on our body systems, functions, that we should have aware. And also vaccination, proper vaccination, immunization, which type of vaccines are available, which type of actions we have to take. Okay, we all of you took the COVID vaccine, Covishield and Covaxin. Why we have took that type of vaccines? So everyone should have aware about the vaccination. So vaccination also important to maintain good health. That is called immunization. Proper disposal of waste. Throwing this waste out is not so good. Okay, so we have to throw the dust in the dustbin only. Proper disposal of waste is important. Control of vector is important. We know that mosquitoes can spread malaria and filariasis. Okay, these type of diseases spread by mosquitoes and houseflies, cockroaches, these are the vectors. We have to control that vector population. Then finally, have to take hygienic food and filtered water. Then our health is achieved. Okay, so by this way we can achieve good health. So this is about today's topic. Okay, introduction of the lesson health and disease. Hope you understand. So I stressed some points here. Okay, Greeks, Hippocrates and Ayurveda system. Okay, this good humor hypothesis theory is important. And William Harvey, father of circulatory system, who measured the temperature of that person who have black bile, disproved the good humor hypothesis. And biologists given a statement, our mind is influenced by immune system via neural system and endocrine system. The definition of health given by WHO, it is a health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. Okay. And also, if you are healthy, what happens? The economic prosperity is increases. Okay. And our health is affected by, also it is affected by three main reasons: genetic disorders, infections and lifestyles. So this we have discussed. Then finally, how health is achieved? Good health is achieved by following these things. So hope you understand. Thank you for your patience. Do support my channel, subscribe, like, share, comment. Okay, I never miss, never skip any line of NCERT. Keep in mind, definitely I will do best to you. Thank you.